Ladies, welcome back to the Angel's Call, where every word is a whisper of strength, every story a spark of dignity, and every moment an invitation to rise above. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just timely, but transformative: AI and women in tech, shattering the glass ceiling in 2026. If you're a woman who's ever felt sidelined in a man's world, if you've stared at a screen wondering if your ideas will ever break through the noise, or if you're simply ready to claim your space in the future of innovation, this is for you. We're talking about artificial intelligence, that buzzing force reshaping our world, and how women like you are not just participating, but leading the charge. Imagine a world where your voice programs the algorithms, where your empathy designs the ethics, and where your resilience shatters barriers that once seemed unbreakable. Let's embark on this journey together, step by step, because you deserve to know that the glass ceiling isn't just cracking, it's crumbling under the weight of our collective power. First, let's set the scene. It's 2026, and AI isn't some distant sci-fi dream anymore. It's woven into the fabric of our daily lives. From virtual assistants that anticipate our needs to healthcare bots diagnosing diseases faster than ever, AI is everywhere. But here's the harsh truth. For too long, this tech revolution has been dominated by men. Statistics from recent reports show that women make up only about 26% of the global AI workforce, a number that's stubbornly low despite years of advocacy. Why? Because the glass ceiling in tech isn't made of fragile panes. It's reinforced with biases, stereotypes, and systemic hurdles that whisper doubts into our ears. You're too emotional for coding, they say. Tech is a boys' club, they imply. But angels, listen closely. That's the old narrative. We're rewriting it. Women in AI are proving that our unique perspectives, our intuition, our collaborative spirit, our focus on ethical implications are exactly what this field needs to thrive responsibly. Think about it. AI systems learn from data, and if that data is biased, the outcomes are too. Remember the stories of facial recognition software that fails to accurately identify women of color? Or hiring algorithms that overlook female candidates because they're trained on male-dominated resumes? These aren't accidents. They're symptoms of a tech world built without us at the table. But women are stepping up, and their impact is profound. Take Reshma Saujani, the founder of Girls Who Code, who's been championing this for years. In 2026, her organization has expanded globally, training over 1 million young women in AI skills. Or consider Fei-Fei Li, often called the godmother of AI, whose work on image recognition has paved the way for inclusive tech. These women aren't just succeeding, they're ensuring that AI serves everyone, especially those who've been marginalized. If you're a woman who's faced dismissal in meetings or doubted your tech savvy because of your gender, know this. Your experiences make you uniquely qualified to humanize AI. You're not an outsider, you're the missing piece. Now, let's talk about the barriers and how we're overcoming them. One of the biggest challenges is the pipeline problem getting women into STEM education early. In many parts of the world, girls are discouraged from math and science, told it's not feminine. But in 2026, initiatives like UNESCO's AI for Gender Equality program are changing that. They're providing scholarships, mentorship, and online courses tailored for women, especially in developing regions. Imagine a young woman in rural India, once limited by societal expectations, now coding AI models for sustainable agriculture. That's real. It's happening. And for those already in the workforce, imposter syndrome is a silent killer. You know the feeling, that nagging voice saying, "You don't belong here." But here's the empowerment twist. Studies from McKinsey in 2025 show that diverse teams, including those with strong female representation, outperform others by 35% in innovation. Your different perspective isn't a weakness, it's a superpower. Start by joining communities like Women in AI or Black Women in Tech, where you can share stories, find mentors, and build networks that lift you up. Let's get practical, because motivation without action is just a fleeting high. If you're ready to shatter that glass ceiling, Begin with upskilling. In 2026, platforms like Coursera and edX offer free AI courses designed with women in mind, incorporating flexible schedules for those balancing careers and family. Start with Python programming, it's the gateway language for AI. Tools like Google Colab make it accessible without fancy hardware. Then, dive into machine learning with libraries like TensorFlow, which has user friendly tutorials. But don't stop at technical skills, focus on ethics too. Women are leading the charge here. Think of Timnit Gebru, who co founded the Black in AI organization and advocates for unbiased algorithms. Her work reminds us that AI must reflect our values of dignity and respect. If you've been troubled by men in your life who belittle your ambitions, channel that into your learning. Every line of code you write is a declaration of independence. Now, envision your career trajectory. In 2026, AI jobs are booming in sectors like healthcare, where women excel. Picture yourself developing AI for early breast cancer detection, saving lives while honoring your own strength as a woman. Or in finance, creating fair lending algorithms that don't discriminate against single mothers. Companies like IBM and Microsoft are actively recruiting women through programs like Reboot, which help those returning from career breaks. And for entrepreneurs, the startup scene is ripe. Funding for women led AI ventures has surged, thanks to investors like Arlen Hamilton's Backstage Capital, which prioritizes underrepresented founders. If you're in a profession where you feel undervalued, maybe teaching, nursing, or even homemaking, AI can be your pivot. Use it to automate mundane tasks, freeing you to focus on what lights you up. Remember, every woman who steps into tech inspires the next. Your success is a ripple effect. But let's address the elephant in the room: the gender pay gap and workplace toxicity. In tech, women earn about 85 cents for every dollar men do, and harassment remains rampant. The Nalmer Me Too tech movement, gaining momentum in 2025, has led to better policies, but we must advocate relentlessly. Join unions or employee resource groups to push for transparency in salaries and zero tolerance for bias. If you've endured mansplaining or been overlooked for promotions, turn that pain into purpose. Document your achievements, seek allies, and if needed, switch to companies like Salesforce, known for equal pay audits. Your dignity isn't negotiable. Demand respect and watch doors open. As we move deeper, consider the intersectionality. Women of color, LGBTQ women, and those with disabilities face compounded barriers in AI. But trailblazers like Joy Buolamwini, founder of the Algorithmic Justice League, are exposing these injustices. Her 2026 TED Talk on AI for All emphasizes inclusive datasets. If you relate to feeling doubly invisible, know that organizations like Latinas in Tech are creating safe spaces. Your unique lens, shaped by culture, identity, and experiences, enriches AI, making it more equitable. Now, for the motivational core: recovery and self love. If men in your life have dimmed your spark, whether through relationships or professional sabotage, AI can be your tool for reclaiming power. Use apps like Calm's AI driven meditation for women or journaling bots that help process emotions. Build your own simple AI project, a chatbot that affirms your worth daily. This isn't just tech, it's therapy. Surround yourself with stories of triumph. Mira Murati at OpenAI, leading ethical AI development, or Rana El Kalioubi, whose effective computing brings emotion to machines. These women faced doubts, but persisted. You can too. Let's dream big. By 2030, projections say AI could add $15.7 trillion to the global economy, and women must claim our share. Start small, attend virtual meetups, contribute to open source projects on GitHub, celebrate wins, no matter how tiny. If you're in a field like education, use AI to personalize learning for girls, fostering the next generation. Or in arts, blend AI with creativity for generative art that tells women's stories. In closing, angels, AI, and women in tech, shattering the glass ceiling in 2026, isn't just a topic, it's a call to action. You've been through storms, faced dismissals, but your resilience is unbreakable. Step into this space with head held high, code in hand, and heart full. The future is female led AI, ethical, inclusive, and powerful. Thank you for tuning in to the Angel's Call. Remember, you're not alone. We're rising together. Until next time, keep shattering those ceilings.